What you saying, people? It's your boy Rough Diamond here. Hope we're having a good one. Welcome back to another video. So 5 new weapons has been discovered in the game's code by data miners. The leaks originate from Redditor G28, who posted the detailed information on r/Modern Warfare subreddit. We are still due one more weapon this season with the mid-season update, and then more with the start of Season 4, going on previous seasons. So we may be seeing the following weapons soon. We haven't got long left of Season 3, like 3 weeks, and between now and then, we still need to get the mid-season update, so it looks like there is plenty of content on its way soon. Not much information comes with each weapon, but there is a little description I will read. They are all well-known weapons, so we can kind of guess how they will perform, but they will be balanced, so I won't be spot on, but we have an idea. The weapons are the APC9, the Vector, G28, Galil, and the XM109. You may recognise most of those names from past Call of Duties, other shooting games, and real life, as they are all well-known weapons. The APC9 is a 9mm submachine gun with a pretty high fire rate. It has been in the game's code since launch, so we've known about it for a while. It was found with 4 blueprints and a variety of attachments. Personally, I'm not very familiar with this weapon, but with a pretty high fire rate, you can expect low damage, and regards to range and control and accuracy, it's anybody's guess. You could argue that there are very similar weapons already in game, but there must be a reason for them to want to add it. So I'm guessing, looking at already existing weapons and what we know already, it will more than likely have reasonable range and accuracy, but low damage and control. The Vector has an extremely high fire rate, second highest in the game behind the minigun, with poor range and control. Though surprisingly, it also apparently has good damage and very high accuracy. Could this be the new favourite close quarter weapon? It's a very popular weapon and it's been featured in many shooting games. With good damage and very high accuracy, but low range and control, with attachments, the Vector has the potential to slap and will fit in nicely with the variety of SMGs we already have. The G28 is a DMR variant of the HK417, chambered for 7.62mm NATO rounds. It apparently has accuracy on par with the other sniper rifles, above the rest of the DMR class, but average range and damage. I can imagine this weapon to act very similar to the purple and gold DMRs found in loot boxes across the map. I'm not the biggest fan of DMR weapons, as my accuracy isn't my strongest point, but I can see the attraction, and it'll be interesting to see which attachments will be available and what variants of this weapon we can create. The Galil is an Israeli assault rifle and a close relative of the AK. It seems to have pretty solid damage, only 1 point beneath the AK with good control, and is pretty average in all other fields. This weapon has been featured in past Call of Duties, and I remember it being pretty clunky with a low fire rate but high damage. A little more control than its close relative the AK, with average accuracy and range, but with attachments it'd be interesting to see what tier the Galil will fit into. Personally, I'm hoping it'll be the next big thing, especially because I love the sound it makes when it fires. The XM109 looks like a long-range sniper rifle, but after looking at the ammo in the picture, which are 25 by 59mm grenades, it's actually a long-range grenade launcher. Not much is known about the XM109, as the stats are copied and pasted from the HDR and using the AX50 attachments as placeholders. We only have 3 long-range snipers in game, and it'd be nice to see another one, but the chances are it'll be an extremely rare weapon like the MGL grenade launcher. But then it would be nice to see it in the weapon customization menu and a nice counter to vehicles from a distance. But it could get annoying if you are on the receiving end. Flying high in a chopper to reposition for someone to be sitting in the hills with a long range grenade launcher, it has the potential to be very unbalanced. So what comes when? Well, we don't know. It's all speculation, but some have said the Galil may be coming on the 18th of May for the mid-season update, and some have said it will be dropping with the Vector at the start of Season 4. The last weapon to drop was the SKS, and another DMR type weapon could be too much. So I think we'll get the Galil mid-season and the Vector and the G28 at the start of Season 4. APC9 is ready to drop, and they may be holding it back for when content is running short and the XM109 isn't close to be finished, from what's seen in the code. So if we do see this weapon, it might be halfway through Season 4. None of the weapons I've mentioned have been confirmed by Infinity Ward, and we may not even see any of them, but they are the only weapons not featured that are found in the code. Alongside these new weapons, there has been talks of a hatchet being added to the game, and confirmed by Taylor Kurosaki, so I probably butchered that, Infinity Ward's narrative lead, and Amos Hodge, Raven Software's director. There is plenty of new content coming to the Warzone, including duos, new items in-game that can be put into your loadout, new items to find in BR and plunder that aren't in your loadout, new field upgrades, new modes, new loot, narrative story. That's all we know about the new content mentioned, but it's good to know that we'll be getting new loot, new field upgrades, new in-game items, and the big one, duos. It looks like Season 4 is shaping up to be a good one with map changes and the possibility of a whole new map as well as a big storyline. Right, that's it for this video. Having a nice variety of weapons in-game adds replayability, as you can't deny it's fun working out what makes a weapon work and if there are any attachments that make it amazing. Hope you enjoyed this video and I'm looking forward to the new additions. Like if you like, comment and sub. I've been your boy Rough Diamond, and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you don't miss out on my next one. Catch another video soon. Later.